Good evening, and welcome to tonight's crew call. My name is Jimmy Hayes Nelson. I'm the founder of the crew and your host for the evening. I'm so excited that you're here with us tonight. This is my favorite time of the week, is to plug in with the rest of the crew, my team, my posse, because you guys, I love the fact that we can just come together, learn from each other, celebrate each other's victories for the past week, learn and tweak from maybe any struggles that we've had this week, because we all have them. So if this has been a rough week for you, don't beat yourself up too much. You're in the right place, because everything we talk about every week is learn, do, tweak. And this is that time to tweak, so we can get back out there and tweak and learning here, so we can get back out there and do and continue to plug into the crew Facebook page. So if you haven't taken advantage of the Facebook page, that you can ask questions in there anytime, that you can let us know that you're having a good day, a bad day, what's working in your business, where you may be struggling with your business or your fitness, your nutrition. We have tons of leadership and amazing coaches that can help you get over anything that you may be struggling with, but it's up to you to let us know how we can serve you. So the more you interact in there, the more you are engaged and committed, the better we can help you, and the sooner you can get over whatever issue that is that may be hanging you up right now. Because why continue to deal with an issue if it can be corrected quickly? It's like that person that talks about, I've never understood the person that has some kind of symptom, but they don't want to go to the doctor. I feel this way. I have chest congestion, or my shoulder hurts, or I have a pain right here. And there's so many people in my family that way. And I'm like, well, did you go get it checked out? Oh, no. Like, they just expect it to pass on its own, that it's just going to magically go away. Same thing with if you're struggling in your fitness, or with your business, or with your nutrition, or maybe it's with your personal development and your mindset. If you don't come back to the group and come back to some professionals to say, hey guys, this is where I'm struggling, how is that ailment ever going to get corrected? It's not. It's just going to compound upon itself. If I have a posture issue or an issue in my shoulder, I've been having some shoulder issues, and today I was working with my trainer, and between sets, she was showing me exactly how trigger points that I could release that. But she said, you've got to do it every day, Jimmy, or it's going to come back. And I was like, oh, it's so cool when lessons you teach other people come back around to you. Because what do we say? We talk about the power of 5. And if you don't do them every day, there's going to be links. There's going to be weaknesses in your business, in your life, in your mindset, in your fitness, in your nutrition, in the wholeness of what we do as members of the crew. Because she was sharing a story with me that she was having shoulder issues and an issue in her trap. And so she kept doing trigger point release stuff and really working it there. And she's like, it got so much better. And so because it got better, I got lazy about working it, and I stopped, and the problem came back worse. So think about that for a second. Where does that apply in your life? What is something that's been an issue? You attacked it really hard and had amazing results, and then you got lazy about it, and then things crept back up. Maybe it's with your nutrition. Man, I was overweight. I plugged into the crew. I got into a challenge group. I started prepping my foods ahead of time. I really got on top of things. I saw amazing weight loss, and then I got lazy about it because it's so easy to quickly forget about the little things that we did to get to where we are. And then we get to a place of, we think, oh, I figured this out. I got this thing. And we get lazy and it slides back. So in my business, it's recruitment, right? I remember days where we get on crew calls and we would have coaches, like the top recruiter of the week would be bringing in 4 or 5 new coaches a week. And there was a big growth push. Boom, 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 boom. Well, then we all sit back and look at what we've done and go, wow, our team really rocks. This is awesome. Let's put it in cruise control, or let's put it in neutral, and let me just expect all these coaches I brought in to go do what I do. But I've reached a certain pinnacle, so I'm going to relax. Instead of leading by example and knowing that the speed of the leader is the speed of the pack. And if you're on this call, you're a leader. I don't care if you've been a coach for 5 minutes, that the speed of what you're going to do is the speed of how the rest of the people that you're going to influence does. You set the example. So you set the example with your fitness and your nutrition. Does that mean you have to be ripped to be a successful coach? Not at all. Does that mean that you have to be look like a finished product all the time in your fitness journey? No, but that does mean that you're committing to those first 2 actions in the Power of 5, that you're push and play and drink and Shakeology every day. no matter where you are in your journey, that you're doing that. Same thing with the business. Am I sharing and inviting and giving this amazing opportunity to someone else? What we have, guys, is really a gift, right? The opportunity to work out and eat healthy and earn money to do that and impact other people's lives is an amazing, powerful gift. And any day we don't share what it is, because most people don't know what we do exists, right? And there are people out there that are just dying. They're looking for something. They're not sure what it is. And they're just waiting for you to share this amazing opportunity with them. So are you doing that boldly? Are you ashamed of what you do? Are you hiding the fact that you're a coach? And if you are, let's go back to the personal development side of that. Why? What is there ever to be ashamed about what we do? This is such an amazing gift. And all we do is we're taking this box and this gift and saying, would you like this? And not everybody's going to accept the gift, but it's up to us to say, here, I found this amazing thing. Would you like to participate in this? No. Okay, well then, thanks. I'm going to go. But you're going to find those people that go, oh my gosh, I've been waiting months, years for this. Where have you been in my life? Where has this been? Because they're going to get it and see the opportunity immediately, right? So that's what we have to do, and that's what the attitude we have to take in each day is, I have a gift that I can share and impact somebody else's life. I can share it boldly and with excitement because I love what I do. And there's somebody else out there that doesn't know what we do exists. Remember, there was a time where you didn't know coaching was a real thing. You didn't know that it really worked. You didn't know people really got paid. You didn't know people really got a discount or got to plug into such a supportive community. And because you have, your life has improved. I hope it has. I know mine has. The fact that I get to interact with you guys every day. So why would I not want to go share that with somebody else? And just talking to my trainer today was such a great reminder of, the minute we stop working on something and get lazy, those issues creep back in. So whether that's a muscle problem, your nutrition, your fitness, your personal development, how you're talking to yourself every day. Do you see yourself as a leader? Do you see yourself as an influencer? Do you see yourself that people come to and look for encouragement and support? Do you see yourself as a deliverer of hope to people that need it? And if not, that's where that personal development needs to continue to come in, right? So that's my opening. Johnny Carson had an opening monologue. I always have an opening something on my heart, and that's been on there today. And I would love to hear, as we're going through this crew call, you guys posting on the Facebook wall the things that you're taking away from this call and the things that really land with you. Because A, I love to get the feedback, and B, I think it's great for the other members of the crew that are on this call to see what it is that's landed with you. And it really shows some amazing value to the people that aren't on this call of reasons why these Monday nights are so vital. So that's what I got for you guys today. Let's get to recognition. We got a lot of stuff to get to here. I always want to keep these relatively short because your time is valuable to me, and I totally appreciate the fact that you invest this time here. So let's get to recognition. The or like these, the golf claps from the little people with the oblong heads. So we like to recognize those volume leaders from last week. These are the people, the way I look at this is these are people out there serving other people. That's what these numbers represent. They're not the shrewdest salespeople. They're not the people with the secrets and the techniques. They're just the people out there interacting daily with new people and with the techniques and amazing things that we have with social media. We can make new friends every day. Hopefully you guys are out there making 5 new friends minimum. If you're a minimum kind of person, you can make 5. If you're more than a minimum person, I'm going to challenge you to do more. And just making 5 new friends via social media. I spent some time this afternoon on Twitter chit-chatting with people about some football stuff and some fitness things, and last night's Breaking Bad episode. And, it doesn't always about fitness, but it's always, I'm looking to expand my network and finding people that have similar interests to me. So those are the things that I'm into. I was really mad about the Cowboy game yesterday. Breaking Bad episode last night, drove me to tears, literally. And then I did talk about some fitness things. So what is it in your life that you can reach out on Twitter or Instagram or Facebook that may not have to do necessarily with your next challenge group or your next your fitness thing or Shakeology, but where you can just connect with somebody. Where you can just make a new friend and expand your circle of influence in some way that you can encourage, and that just takes a few minutes. So anyway, I digress. These people we like to recognize are the volume leaders, and we're going to get to it. So the Crew 200 Club this week is Carmen, Jessica, Brian, Andrew, Kim, Andy, Mary, Larry, Kelly, Kendra, Chris, and Eric. Congratulations to the Crew 200 Club. The Crew 300 Club, John Hayes and combined CBCs, Angela Unruh, Cheska Fortenberry, Christy Weiler, Daniel Wolf, Shannon Lee, Daniel Trust, Kobe Linder and combined CBCs, and Brian Martin. Congratulations to the Crew 300 Club. Crew 400, Yanelba Ferreria, Steve Schoonmaker, Tulin Emery, and Wade Lamping. Congratulations to the Crew 400 Club. And the Crew 500 Club, to $9.99 this week, Mandy Casey, Kristen Washko, Jamil Mahdi, Michelle Kellogg, My Second Business Center, Adrian Fernandez, and Jackety Jack Twerkety Twerk Twerks. So congratulations, guys. That was our leaders this week. Remember, those of you that are hitting the Crew 500 and Up Club, we have a call once a month. For those of you that hit that club, I do a live webinar for you guys. It's my way of saying thank you and congratulations that you're out there doing it. And remember that this week, instead of Thursday, it's tomorrow. In fact, I'm going to jump down to this slide right here while we're talking about it. That the first Thursday of the month are for the diamonds. So if becoming a diamond is something that you're pushing towards, remember, you get extra webinar time. There's another crew group that we get. You get some extra access to me, some extra trainings and stuff. So those happen on the first Thursday of the month. And normally the Crew 500 and Up happens on the third Thursday of the month. But because I will be at Beachbody Leadership this week, which I'm really excited about, we will be doing it tomorrow. Those of you that qualify, the invitations should have already gone out. And then those people that have qualified will take from when Kelly sent those out through the next month. So all the people that just hit this webinar today, you'll be getting the webinar. When you hit from here going forward, you'll get the invitation for the next one for the third Thursday in October. Oh my gosh, it's already almost October. That's crazy. Where are we at here? Success Club. So last week, I kind of went on a bit of not a tirade, but it was just kind of we just needed a chit chat, right? And we're still at the same numbers as last week. We have 3 people out of a couple thousand who have made Success Club. And we're halfway through the month. So there's still a lot of time to make Success Club. And we talked last week about concentrating on those activities and the results will come. So I'm challenging you to really be honest with yourself and look over the last 7 days and give yourself a grade from 1 to 10 on doing the activities that we talked about last week. If you're doing the activities and you still feel like, man, I'm still not seeing the results, maybe it's time to maybe not just do the minimum of those activities. Have you ever thought about that? So you're like, well, Jimmy, I'm doing my workout. I'm drinking my Shakeology. I'm doing my 10 minutes of personal development. I'm sharing 2 stories, and I'm inviting 2 to 3 people. And that's great. It really is. But all I know is, okay, if I have certain goals and I want to touch and impact as many people as possible, well, maybe I'm still struggling with some mental issues, so maybe I need to double my personal development time. Or maybe I need to find ways to share more stories. Or maybe it's like I just talked about. It's just expanding my network because I find that I'm talking to the same 2-3 people over and over again. And literally, there are those people out there, like we talked about, if you're sharing a gift with people, there are those people out there that are literally waiting for you, that they're those yes immediately people. I don't know if you listened, not today's national coach call, but last week. And the coach that shared was talking about how she was one of those that the minute she heard about it was like, oh my gosh, that's a no-brainer. I would love to do that. There was no objection to overcome. There was no like incubation period. She was just waiting for somebody to tell her that what we did existed, and she was all over it immediately. Those people exist. I was one of those people. So you could be finding the very next me, or whoever you want to put in that, that just gets it. Like they see the opportunity and they're like, oh, that totally is a no-brainer. Why wouldn't I want to sign up? Great example. My hairdresser, I got a new haircut today. You like that? I had to look sharp for leadership. My hairdresser is one of those that filled out a coach upgrade form today because she signed up. She's 14 days into T25. She's already lost 15 pounds and she can't shut up about it. I'm like, okay, I'm bringing you this. I didn't even ask her if she wanted to upgrade. I said, I'm bringing you the upgrade form when I'm coming today. Because it just makes sense. I didn't say, do you want to, or would you maybe like to? I said, I'm bringing the form. You're going to upgrade to a coach because it's just dumb if you don't. She's like, oh, okay. And ta-da. Just got to send it in. Hey, good news. Starting October 1st, I think it's October 1st, they said today, we no longer have to do this. It's all going to be online to upgrade. So that's great, right? You have Challenge Pack customers. Any Challenge Pack customer can upgrade to a coach for free, and it's going to be online. So I don't know about you, but I would start going back and making a list or a spreadsheet of any person who had ever bought a challenge pack through me, and I would go back to them and say, sorry, itching my eye. I would go say, oh my gosh, we have this new special as a thank you for committing to a challenge pack. I can save you 25% and get you access to this amazing team I work with and actually earn you some free Shakeology going forward, and it won't cost you a dime to upgrade as my thank you to you. What an amazing way to share that with somebody. So I digress again. Success Club, guys. This numbers, it's just, there's too many rock stars in here. Everybody that's on this call impacts so many lives. I'm going to encourage you and challenge you to stop talking to the same 5 people. That's the only thing I can figure out, that you're talking to the same 3 to 5 people over and over again. Go talk to new people. And on social media, it's easy because if they ignore you, who cares? I can go through Twitter and go message 20 people, and if 2 talk back to me, great, I made 2 new friends. The other 18 are like, why are you tweeting at me? Or who are you? Sorry, they didn't come punch me in my face in my house. So this number has got to go up. Our leaders, and you know who I'm talking to, lead, speed of the leader, speed of the pack. So congratulations to me, John, and Jamil. We're halfway through. Don't wait till the end. Treat the first of the month like the end of the month, and your business will explode, right? So we have a bunch of people that are on the board, right? 3 through 19. Kareem, Leslie, Wade, Esna, Jack, Adrian, Andy, Annie, Tulin, Tim, Brian, Chase, Kim, Kobe, Vicky, Cherie, and Kristen. You're there. So if you've done it once, you just do it again. And you do it again. And you do it again, right? Congratulations to Danielle Line. So proud of you. Congratulations. New Emerald coach. That's so exciting. Guys, it's so vital to get to Emerald ASAP, like as fast as you can. Even if that means that you do the U+2 and you sign up a spouse or a family member and just get them active, because it allows you to serve more people faster. You get free customers from Beachbody. So look at it this way. Say it is the U+2 situation, that you're going to sign up a spouse or a brother and a sister, and you're like, look, I'm just going to pay for you to get signed up. That sign up, you're paying for free customers that you're going to get for a month. That in itself will pay for that investment if you're reaching out and really serving those new customers. That if you take the time to email them and put them in our crew community groups or your own challenge groups, or whatever you're running, that those people are potential rock star coaches. Why would you not want to get to a place where you're getting free customers? Our top coach, Wayne Wyatt, the past 2 years, who got access to the Millionaires Club in 2 years, was a free lead. Before that, Josh Spencer was top coach. He was a customer lead. I'm telling you guys, these customer leads, if you're not interacting with your new customers and reaching out to them, you may be missing out on your next rock star coach who wants to be a part of your team. So, Danielle, that's awesome. I'm so proud of you. That's great. And let's say hello to our brand new coaches. These new coaches this week: Savannah Skinner, Beth Walden, Allison Bennett, Margarita Rosales. Any person whose name is Margarita is my favorite. Zedia Santana. Tell me how to pronounce your name. Put it in the crew wall because I want to know. Asim Alam, Jeff Harbin, Rob McBee, Kyle Bierke, and Emily Long. Congratulations and welcome to the crew. So stoked to have new blood in here. Make sure that you've watched your new to crew webinar. Make sure you're plugging in to the Facebook wall, and make sure you're taking action immediately, guys. The more you jump in immediately, the more success. Our most successful coaches are the ones that jump in with 2 feet, even if they don't understand everything, and just start to be a part of the community. And I'm really going to encourage you to do the same. Our top recruiters this week. So we're going to start recognizing top recruiters, and I may try to find like an incentive special treat for the top recruiter every week. This week we have 4 that tied. So Jody Trevino for the 2nd week in a row. Me, Kareem, look at Kareem looking all studly. And Leslie Garcia. Congratulations, top recruiters. Will it be you next week? We'll see. We've already gone through that slide. Remember, you have an amazing promotion. Oh my gosh, guys. So think about this. I was talking to one of the coaches that I signed up this week. I said, look, we need to sign you up as a coach. I said, I can sign you up for $39.95 plus, what is it, almost $100 for Shakeology. So for $140, I can sign you up as a coach. Or you can get the $140 challenge pack and get 2 programs for free. And these 2 programs necessarily weren't the programs that he wanted to do, but I was like, you could have them as Christmas gifts. You could do them as giveaways. You could talk about, hey, the first 2 people that sign up as a coach with me are going to get a hip hop abs or a rockin' body. Like, he already had another program, but he just looked at it as such a no-brainer. He's like, wait, so I can sign up as a coach, pay the $39.95 plus Shakeology, or I can pay the same price and get 2 Shanti workouts? I'm like, yeah, for free. He's like, okay, well, let's do that. Why? Because it's a no stinking brainer. Hip hop abs and rockin' body, like a giveaway. There's so much things you could do with those 2. $140 for 2 programs and Shakeology. That's bananas, right? Shakeology by itself, retail these days, if they paid shipping, is $140. So you got to show the value to people. This is an amazing promotion. This is why the numbers on Success Club should be so much higher, because that's bananas, guys. Especially for those people that you know that are really into Zumba, dance, any hip-hop people or dancers that like it, or people that are wanting a low-impact, great beginner program, bingo, bango, bombo. And who better to work out with than Sean, right? It's awesome. Are you sharing this with people? Do people know this exists? The same way a lot of people don't know coaching exists. Not everybody knows this exists. Big announcement today. The Team Cup is back. I don't know if this is like the 3rd time we've done it this year. Corporate loves them some Team Cup. But I love some Team Cup also because it allows us to break up into some smaller 5-people groups and work together. It allows you to find some success partners and earn some cool prizes. So if you have never been a part of Team Cup before, the way it works is you have teams of 5. It'll start in October, so we'll go over the rules and everything before then. But right now what I need you to do is go on the crew wall and start pairing yourself up into teams of 5. Make a new friend. Work with somebody new. This is going to be really exciting. I have some new tweaks that I want to put in this time around to help each of our teams get together. Remember, there can only be 1 lifetime diamond per group. So if you're a diamond coach or have been a diamond coach at any time, you can't go grab 4 other diamonds and make your team. So all my diamonds that I'm talking to right now, great leadership opportunity for you to go out there and grab people. Amazing way if you have brand new coaches to say, hey, let's get you involved quickly, right? I'm going to pull you in here. We're going to do this together. We're going to check in. It's going to be fun. Who doesn't love a fun challenge, a little competition, and to win some cool prizes? In fact, I just got the T25 shirt I won from the last one. It's an amazing shirt. It's really sharp. They're getting so much better at their prizes. So that's coming up. You can register now. So like I said, go on the crew Facebook page and say, you can just raise your hand and be like, I need a Team Cup. Who else? Grab 4 new people, make some friends, fuse together, come up with a fun name. I know that in the past we've had a lot of people that have taken a take off the crew, right? So they put crew somewhere in their name. You don't have to, but it's fun. So That's going on right now. So I wanted to share with you today's topic. My teaser was the 6-figure Saturday. And I reached out to 2 top coaches, 2 people that have either been in the top 10 or are currently in the top 10, because I'd heard some amazing stories about Super Saturdays. And Super Saturdays, or in case if you're here in Dallas, Super Sunday. And I know we have some people, I know Kobe and some Lean Nation people are all like, either people making trips to come into the one here in Dallas. So if that's you, bring it on. Come on. We have a big one here in Dallas every time we do this. And if you don't know, Super Saturday, or Super Sunday in some cases, is a big meeting that they happen all over the country every quarter. They're so, so vital. They happen everywhere. And I'm going to encourage you to look. Okay, so I'm going to share my screen with you real quick. So give it a second. Can you guys see my screen? Somebody just let me know in the Q&A. Okay, cool. Thank you, Shannon. Okay, got it. So right here, you're going to go see my Success Club 10. Boom, boom. So what you're going to do is right here, it says Last Chance Super Saturday on September 28th. Y'all see that right there? You're going to want to click there. And right here, where you say want to attend an event, go to view the event listings. So right there we go. So what state you're in. So Texas, click. It's going to take me straight to every Super Saturday going on in Texas. So you may look through this and say, well, Jimmy, this there is one, but it's 3 hours away, or it's 2 hours away, or it's 5 hours away. I don't know. All I know is the top producing coaches, a light came on for them because they attended a Super Saturday. These 2 ladies that I asked for a testimony today happened to attend a Super Saturday I was an MC at. I didn't really know that. I was like, oh, wow, that's really cool. Neither are on our team. I'm happy that I could help launch somebody else's top 10 business. But Super Saturdays, what happened is, it's a place, number one, the reason Super Saturdays are so vital, it's just a place to get around other coaches. So if you've really been struggling mentally with, does this work? Can I do this? Am I good enough to be a coach? Am I fit enough? Whatever mind trash has been going on in your head, vital that you get to a Super Saturday and just be in a room with other supportive, loving coaches. And I can't tell you how many coaches I've had that go to their first Super Saturday and go, oh, there's other people in there just like me, or they're still struggling with this, or not everybody in there has a perfect body, or it was like this big relief that they're like, oh, this is so much nicer than what I thought it was. And for many of you, maybe you've never been to a summit or you've never been to an event. I find that the people that get to the events, like this whole thing, as amazing as it is that we can be here doing this interactive thing right now, that getting in a room with the energy of other coaches, it just makes things more real. That's the first thing. Number 2, you're going to be able to share stories with people. We always talk about being a collector of stories, right? So you're going to have new stories in your arsenal that as you're talking to people, you can share those with. And then there's an amazing training video that corporate gives us, and it gives all the new announcements. So all the stuff that we're going to learn next week at leadership. So one of the perks of going to leadership is we usually get a little sneak peek of these things. And then they're going to show what are the new contests, what are the new programs, what are the new supplements, what are the new stuff that's coming out. So if you're building this business, why wouldn't you want to know about your business? You need to know about the products. You need to know about the incentives or how the comp plan works, or how, if there's a bonus or an opportunity to win a trip or extra money or some kind of recognition or a prize. Why would you not want to be where you're going to learn how that works, be able to ask questions and interact so you can be more effective at that going forward? So let me share these. I'm going to erase some of y'all's stuff here. Thanks. Let me share a couple of these testimonies I asked for today. So the first one was from, where'd it go? The first one I reached out to was Danielle Henson, right? So you guys might know her as part of the Sean Entourage. She works with Sean. She's also was a top 10 coach last year. Crazy successful coach. But I remember her talking about a Super Saturday being like the aha moment for her, right? So I'm just reading from my phone because I texted her today and asked for a testimony. And Danielle says, people assume that because I do well now as a coach that I started off that way. But truth be known, the first 6 months of my business were extremely slow. I went about it all wrong. I did not drink Shakeology. I didn't do any of our programs, and I was trying to sell something that I had no experience with. And what I found myself was stuck and not moving forward. Until I went to a live training Super Saturday event put on by Jimmy. I didn't ask her to say that, but if I had to choose a moment that started the momentum for my business, it would be at this Super Saturday. It was there that I realized that I needed to be proof the product's work. It was there that listening to the speakers, I realized that if they could do it, I could do it. I left that meeting with great connections and with an action plan. 1 week later, I went diamond. 1 week later, so 1 week later, I went diamond, started a fit club, and hit Success Club for the first time ever. Now I'm a 2012 top elite coach with 33 consecutive months in Success Club 10. I retired from my day job as a school teacher and coach full time. I cannot express how important live events are for the future of your business. So this was just your run-of-the-mill elementary school teacher who went to a Super Saturday with an open mind and took action. Now, before I get to my next testimony, there were other people at that same Super Saturday that heard the same training and haven't done anything with their business. So I'm going to challenge you, number one, to get to one of these. If you got to travel, make the sacrifice, get there. It's worth it. If you're serious, if you're just in this for the discount and you're just cool, that's fine. I'm still going to say your fitness is going to be better by going to these things. You're just going to be around other fit. You're going to be around other people that are working on improving their fitness as well. Not that everybody's fit, but just being around the energy is going to help you. But if you're serious about building this business, if you're serious about impacting lives of people, then you need to get to these. Then you got to get to these and take action on what you learn. If you've been to 8 straight Super Saturdays, but your business hasn't grown, then I'm going to ask you, what are you doing coming out of those? Are you just there to be like, this feels awesome and it's exciting, and the minute you're not around it, you're not. It'd be like going to do a big group workout with Sean T or Tony or somebody like, this is awesome. I love the way I feel when I work out. And you get home and you don't keep push and play, right? So decide before you go to these that whatever you're going to go in with an open mind, and you're going to activate immediately whatever it is that you learn at one of these as well. I would love to see on the crew wall the people that are going, and those of you that are going to commit to travel somewhere, find other people. We can connect you with people to travel with, places to stay, people to crash in hotel rooms with. It really is that big a deal, guys. And you may think it's just Super Saturday. Danielle Henson's life was changed because she went to a Super Saturday. She is no longer doing payday loans, which I've heard her story before. She's no longer a slave to a job. Her time is her own. Her world completely changed because she got to a Super Saturday. And I'm going to encourage you, where you can host your own, they're just letting anybody host them. I'm going to encourage you to travel and go to one that's being hosted. If you can, it's just different. Especially if you like, I've never hosted a Super Saturday before, or I would try to go get to one of these bigger Super Saturdays where things are going on and there's multiple coaches hosting these things together. Just my opinion. But it's almost like getting to a mini summit. The second one I asked Brandy Botts. Brandy Botts currently in the top 10. She may be in the top 5 right now. And I don't even think she's been a coach for 2 years yet. But this was hers. She also came to a Super Saturday here in Dallas. Brandy says, I attended my first Super Saturday as a 3-day-old Emerald coach. Jimmy Nelson, Kobe Linder, Tommy Migrant, and Craig Holiday all spoke that day, and it changed my life. I remember that day. It was a fun day. Kobe came in town. We talked. It was cool. The energy from that 1 2-hour event is what set my business off on the right foot. I took my energy and passion from there and ended up hitting diamond within 28 days of becoming a Beachbody coach, which spiraled me to hit 2-star within 4 months. And today, 19 months later, so she hadn't even been a coach 2 years, I have 10 lifetime diamonds on my team and over 1,000 coaches in my downline. That one day made all the difference for me. Super Saturday and surrounding yourself with like-minded, passionate people, which is the core of what Beachbody is all about. It will change your business and give you that momentum you need. Once you build that momentum, you can't be stopped. So think of how this woman's life has been changed in 19 months. Because she went, took a message, lit a fire underneath it, and sprinted with it. She saw the opportunity. She learned something. She was around people that she, again, was like, if they are doing it, why can't I? If this person, she had new hope. She had new fire. So Super Saturday is next weekend. Am I right? Checking my calendar here. Yes. So it's either the weekend of the 28th. So most places it's Super Saturday. Here in Dallas, it's the 29th. It's Super Sunday. You want to come to the Dallas one? Come to the Dallas one. Why? Because there's only more star diamonds here than anywhere else, and they all help. We all work together in hosting these things. And in fact, this one's being led by not one but 2-time 15-star diamond coach Christine Dwyer, and we have a group workout, and we have some bananas trainings going on. But regardless, get there. So if you're gonna, maybe you've been to one. You're like, we do one locally, but it's not that great. Then get to one that's really impactful. If I'm in Oklahoma and know that the one in Dallas is going on, that's amazing, then I'm going to drive. Because if it was vice versa and I was like, oh, I could be in the Dallas one stinks, but the one in Shreveport's awesome, I'm going to drive to the awesome one, right? Go get in with other people and don't think, well, I have to do my own. Go make this an opportunity for your growth, right? Get to one where you're going to come out of that thing and you're learning from somebody else, right? So that's the Super Saturday. I would love, and I challenge you to go right now on the crew wall or right after this call is done and let us know which one you're going to. That way, if you were going by yourself and you're going to step out boldly and go, I'm going to this one and I don't know anybody, I guarantee you within the crew, whether it's our team or somebody else's, we can connect you with somebody who's going so you have a friend and a friendly face to look for when you walk in that room. I'll guarantee you that because I'll take care of that. But I need to know from you guys which one you're going to. And how do you do that? Exactly what I showed you earlier. You go to your back office, you click that Super Saturday, you go to the list of events, and you find one. If you need a recommendation of, hey, I'm here, should I go to A or B? Ask that question. Again, anything you need, you have the crew wall, guys. You have it, you have it, you have it. Do you use it? So that's my message for you tonight. I can't wait to get on the crew wall and really hear your feedback. Remember, you new coaches, the Success Club starters, please make it a point to get to Success Club this month. You still have half the month to go. You can qualify for Success Club starters the first month. You get a call with Carl Deichler, our CEO. Second month, you get more recognition. If you do it the first 3 months you're a coach, you get a free ticket to Summit. That's crazy. That's just so much. That's free money. Here, come to Summit. And then, Summit will just be the next step after you hit this Super Saturday. But I need to know who's getting to a Super Saturday. Hopefully you're still doing your personal development. I'm still working my way through Charge. It was so good today. I listened to it in the car. I'm really enjoying the audio of this. Brendan is an amazing speaker. I just went straight to my iTunes app, downloaded it straight to my phone, so it's always with me. So if I can catch an extra 5, 3, 2 minutes, I pop it back in, because I'm wanting to continue to feed and grow. And I hope you are too. We need your stories. Continue to share on the crew wall, stories, post your before and after, so all of us can use them and share. And that way, as we're sharing our gift with somebody else, we can say, look at what this person did. Look, in these, look at what Christina did. Look at what Heather did. Look at Brandy. Look at John or Annie or Isaac or whoever's picture we're showing, that we can all use each other's stories. And last but not least, especially for you new coaches, I really hope that your sponsor coach has already done this. But for those of you going for Top Recruiter for next week, every new coach you bring in, it's vital that you send them to crewtrainings.com/new coach. I'm really going to encourage you, just take a picture of this screen right now so you have that URL, the correct one, in your phone. And that way within the first, our most successful coaches within the first 48 hours watch this new to crew webinar, and then you can set up a time to connect with them after they've gotten all the basics they need from the new to crew webinar, and then can go forward. It's going to save you time as their sponsor coach, and then it's also going to show you who's serious. Those people that aren't plugging in or aren't watching it, you can really find out, who's really in this and who really wants to go. So it's going to help you as a sponsor coach as well. Guys, that's what I got for you tonight. Go find your Super Saturday and get registered tonight. Go put your Team Cup teams together, and let's all rock Success Club. We have half the month left. Who's going to get there before the end of this weekend? Who can get there before Saturday? Challenge on. Boom. Right there in your lap. So I'm looking for you guys. I love you guys. Continue to focus on those activities. Let us know how we can help you. Go crush it, and we'll talk to you next week. Good night.